Wait, no, I think I see us on YouTube.
Oh
So
my god.
now I will play an ad.
Lovely.
Here's you may have already seen this one, but stick with it. But maybe there'll be a secret surprise this time.
This video is brought to you by GameMaker. And if you've ever wanted to get into game development, GameMaker does this really crazy thing where it's free. Just start making and only pay when you want to release your game to the world commercially.
It's fast, it's user-friendly, and there's easy-to-follow tutorials, plus a dedicated community to help answer even my questions. How make man jump? GameMaker is a 2D game engine that's helped bring some of yours and my favorite recent experiences to life, like UFO 50, Chicory, Anton Blast, and of course, Yahtzee's own Starstruck Vagabond.
Ooh, are we talking about Game Maker? I love that program, it's so easy to use. As well as Starstruck Vagabond, I also used it to make all 12 projects in my 12 games in 12 months Dev Diary challenge. And I couldn't believe how much sex I got out of that. None. I got none at all. Which I couldn't believe.
So what are you waiting for? Head on over to the GameMaker link in the description and start cracking away today, because we want to play your game.
Yeah, looking through this list, I'm seeing one of you made Armpit Fart Tycoon, and I've got several questions for you.
Boy, I'm glad that gag I wrote for that ad was so good that it gets funnier every time you see it.
Yeah, and you get a nickel in your bank account every time we run the ad.
Hello everyone, welcome to Yahtzee Tries, again. The only indie game stream you'll ever need, except all the other ones.
There's a lot of other ones.
And we're going to start with a game with a bit of interesting history behind it.
Yeah.
You were telling me this game, Captain Blood, is the game we're talking about,
Yep.
was, they started making it in the 2000s?
Mid-aughts. Yeah, so this was being developed, supposed to release within the first 6 months of the launch of the Xbox 360, I believe, in 2006. This is like a character action game, kind of modeled after God of War-ish, but with pirates. But due to some rights issues and some development trouble, the game got extremely far along and then was just shelved for literally decades. The game has just come out now, apparently pushed over the finish line, and is now here, Captain Blood. So this is like a fresh game. It's like if we just forgot a game was made in 2006 and all of a sudden we found it. We can just play it now.
Man, Rights Hell is a real place where you will be sent if you don't release No One Lives Forever.
This is, oh my god, could you imagine?
Okay, so you saw the subtitle as the screen came up that told us what the century was in Roman numerals. How are your Roman numerals these days?
The 1600s?
No, it was the 17th century, which is the 1600s.
Oh, well, that kind of counts. They getting horny on the deck?
Yeah, this isn't a great time for horny deck business.
No, in the middle of a battle? Or maybe it's the best time.
Maybe this is what she's into.
Yeah, we're not going to kick shame.
Maybe she's like that lady in Spielberg's 1941 who really gets off on being in aeroplanes.
That I did not expect a 1941 reference, so excellent. Well done, all. And welcome everyone on YouTube, everyone on Twitch, members of the Green Gang. What up, NG Plus? Great to see you. And Fungus Finder with a $2 dono right off the bat. Credits Goof saved me a dry heave super chat. Wait. But that's in reference to your latest Fully Rambled Medicon Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Which you should definitely watch if you haven't yet.
Listen, it's lighting up the charts. It's doing very well.
Well, it's a popular game, and everyone's got something to say.
And everyone wants to know, what does Yahtzee think about the French? And let me tell you, you'll find out in that review. This is very gory.
I toe the party line, as it were.
That's true.
Well, older games tended to be gory. People were less squeamish, and there were less restrictions.
And it was less like photorealistic, so the gore wasn't like this is still kind of silly, even if this was supposed to be like M-rated gore.
Yeah, that's some very early 2000s-y jiggliness of the 3D models. I'm getting Time Splitters vibes.
Yeah, with the character proportions and everything.
Yeah. Oh no, they took away our big-titted wench.
No, come
I
back.
needed that.
Several days later.
I should have checked for a subtitles option before we started this. That's on me.
I don't think either of us expected several minutes of cutscenes before we started. That wasn't usually par for the course in 2006, was it? Usually got the gameplay a little bit quicker than that. Oh, look at that. What is that? Big old goose?
I guess we're seeing why this took 20 years to come out.
Directed by Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. That's a fucking big chicken.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want like the head just kind of flopping around. Like at least remove the head before it comes to me.
Hey, there's the guy from the key art.
Key art?
From the key art.
I know. I said that anytime someone says key art, I think of the noise Link makes in Ocarina of Time when he swings his sword, which is key art.
Nope, I'm not seeing subtitle settings. Sorry. We're a pirate. Rescue big-titted wench. That's the plot.
That checks out. Nick Warden with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Nick Warden. Happy Wednesday. Right back at you, Nick Warden. As you can see, our current goal, we met our goal. We blasted through our goal for a double Dokapon stream, which is tentatively, softly, Saturday the 24th. It's not a hard Saturday the 24th. It's a soft Saturday the 24th. But then our next goal, Nick, he's getting back into Persona. It's been years since he played. It's the world's worst way to experience Persona 5 is the way Nick is currently doing it.
Well, I just caught a war between England and Spain, and that is the sort of thing that used to happen in pirate times.
Checks out. Yeah.
I mean, arguably the whole golden age of piracy started because of the war between England and Spain. Because both sides had paid for all these privateers to wreck up each other's ships. Okay. But then, like, peace was declared. And so the privateers just went, fuck it, we'll just keep doing it.
There you go.
You could show a little more enthusiasm, shipmate. Still, we should be ready in case anything comes up.
Okay, I guess we've just given up on knowing what the hell's going on in this plot. Oh no, it's the Spaniards.
Oh no. Oh no, they're murdering bartenders?
Well, they're clearly not trying to win hearts and minds at this point, are they?
No, not at all.
Okay, I guess it's not a pirate party unless some Spaniards just come in and start murdering everyone, I guess.
This is great. We're at gameplay. I like games where characters just spin around in a circle with their weapons. That needs to happen more. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring spinning around in circles more.
You'd enjoy Prince of Persia Warrior Within.
Oh, that man loves spinning around in circles.
Oh, hey, dodge roll on the right analog stick. That takes you back. Ow. And it's got every character's got individual health bars like it's Streets of Rage.
Ah, beautiful. Yeah, again, some folks seem like they weren't here at the beginning. This is literally a game that was developed in the mid 2000s, and then was shelved. It was put in that warehouse where at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, only to finally be untombed, and now it is here.
Yeah.
Untombed? Can something be untombed?
You can dig something up. You can disinter it.
Okay, but can tomb be a verb?
You can
entomb.
You can entomb something. I don't think you can distomb something.
Distomb. I like distomb.
Okay, press A to block and use right analog stick to roll. Yeah, I got that.
Dr. Theo said, "Do you mean revive?" No, I don't mean revive. I mean to literally like remove something from a tomb. It could still be dead, but it's just opening the tomb.
Yep, this is a very mid-2000s hack and slash combat system.
Yeah.
I want to say it was God of War that sort of changed things.
Like for the better.
Well, that was just like the next major evolution in melee combat systems. It was that, then it was like Batman Arkham after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
I also like a game when you keep your combo going and it gives you further and further expletives. So it's like excellent, groovy, well done.
Deal damage to enemies from afar. Okay. Oh, you can just execute people with one button press, it seems.
Incredible.
And
coins come out.
And I have a gun.
That's very satisfying.
Yeah, I kind of expect them to be at low health before you could do that.
Yeah, you just. Why would you ever not do that?
Well, I guess that would be my question. Yes. Yeah, I'm just going to do that for everyone now. And I'm going to assume this is just for low level, like.
Yeah, they'll probably be like, if this is like Streets of Rage, they'll be like beefy guys you can't do it to, or armored guys.
Everyone's form an orderly queue.
The character gives me a little bit of vibes of Jack Black's character from Brutal Legend.
Sort of. I get a pirate version of the main character of Sin.
Oh, there you go. Pound the door. Pound the door.
Oh, hidden loading screen, probably. How dare you indiscriminately murder? How would you like it if I indiscriminately murdered you?
I do think this opening level is kind of smart. It's the first combat encounters are in a bar, so an enclosed space, so you kind of get the fundamentals, and then you go out here, and feels like a linear level, but at the same time, you get a nice view of the background, all sorts of stuff going on. Pirate ships attacking. Feels a little bit like the opening level of the first God of War with the Hydras.
Yeah.
I'm appreciating this.
Great. Ha! In the mush. Maybe you can just like instantly. Oh, Jesus Christ!
What was that?
I don't know what he did, but I guess the guy died from it.
Got schmutz on the screen.
Ah, and also we have grenades.
Did they have grenades back then?
Yeah, I want to say grenades existed before guns did.
Oh, I guess it's just an explosive, right?
Yeah, it's literally just some gunpowder in a ball.
Yeah.
What? I don't know what the hell happened there, but do it properly this time. Man, I'm really racking up the achievements. There's
apparently there's
an achievement
for
named
everything.
Pirate that I've already got like 30 out of 100 on.
You're doing great. Just being a pirate.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is an adaptation of a 1922 novel called Captain Blood.
Oh, I thought the name
So
sounded familiar, and besides being a game, but there was.
And apparently, Captain Blood appears in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Alan Moore's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh yeah, although quite a few pirates did.
Sure, yeah.
There
was an Errol Flynn movie.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
There was a Amiga game. Some game on the Amiga called Captain Blood as well, I believe.
Look at that.
I guess it's just a good name for a pirate.
Captain Blood's a very good name. Yeah.
Tells you everything you need to know, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so far this game has been a captain and a whole load of blood getting splattered on the screen.
Huh?
You can't say it's not truth in advertising.
Bedinsis. brings up a good point. In hack and slash games, the objective is often to keep a combo going while performing something stylish. The same is also true in skateboarding games. Could one combine hack and slash with a skateboarding game? I feel like we've gotten a couple. At least we've gotten the shooting version of that with Rollerdrome.
What was that game?
From a few years ago?
Hellskate. That game I did a while back.
Hellskate. Yeah, that was an early access. That had a similar thing. That was like Tony Hawk, but with some combat. No one's done it really. I think Rollerdrome is the best so far, but that was with shooting.
Okay, this dude, I'm assuming we can't execute. Yes, I mean, powerful enemies can only be executed when the death icon appears.
Okay.
That is quite God of War-y. Oh, there's a choice of viewing.
Oh.
I'll get to you in a second, mate. Well, aren't you a knobby little so-and-so? Ow.
Like his pants. Oh, no.
Take this, Conquistador Obelix the Gaul. Ow. Excuse me, I am pressing the dodge button. That means I would like you to dodge.
What did you? Were you pick? Did you pick up someone else's weapon? What was that?
Yeah, I mean, Christ knows why. I seem to have a perfectly good sword.
Yeah.
Aha.
Uh-oh, death icon.
Maybe Mortal Kombat's cheated me a bit, but that seemed a bit lame.
It felt, yeah, didn't feel that much cooler than what you've been doing with
I just
enemy.
Stabbed him twice in the throat. I stabbed him like 15 times already. Oh, you like what I'm doing, do you? Well, what do you think of this?
Oh,
yeah, you're still gonna.
Oh no!
You're still gonna applaud me now? Yeah, that's what I thought.
No. The librarians.
If the rage meter is not empty, you can trigger the rage state with RB. Your character won't feel pain. Okay. That's one way of putting it.
Confused Matthew with a $2 dono says Captain Blood and Shotgun Cop Man sound like synonyms. Captain Blood is actually Shotgun Cop Man's boss. So.
Ooh, I'm cross.
Oh. I love a rage mode.
Oh, I've executed the wrong guy.
And David Hill with $2. Thank you so much, David. Says God of R. See each other. We liked it.
Man, I need healing items.
Yeah, are there like consumable heals, or you think it's just things you find in the environment?
Well, yeah. Going by the era.
Sure.
You probably just have to pick up stuff in chests. Yep, there we go.
Yes. I'm curious what we're going to use our money for.
Man, because dodge roll is mapped to the right analog stick, I don't have camera controls. I hate that.
Yes, that was, again, of the, like the, you know, no camera controls in the original Devil May Cry and God of War.
Well, in those games it was because the camera was fixed.
Fixed, yeah, because Devil May Cry kind of started as a Resi game.
This is a situation where I would quite like to see what's going on with this other wall.
Sure.
And I am being denied it.
Yeah. Which is funny, because like they modeled the whole room, seemingly. It's not like, we're not changing the camera angle because we didn't model it all.
Maybe they forgot to add a ceiling.
Happens to the best of us.
Captain Blood. Captain Blood. That is a stupidly big pistol.
That's very large.
That'd be like a two-handed shotgun for anyone else. But because we're Captain Blood... Oh.
How high of a rank is captain? Is like captain's like what's above captain? Admiral? That's like a captain of many ships?
Well, here's the thing. Captain was a title given as a courtesy to anyone in command of a ship. But it was also an official rank in the Navy. So you could be a captain even if you weren't actually captaining a ship. But if you were just a commander or a lieutenant and you were in command of a ship, you'd still be referred to as captain.
Interesting.
But yes, I think above captain would be admiral.
That's like a super captain.
No, I forgot Commodore. Thank you, Huma474. You got to have Commodore, and you got to have 64 Commodores.
Oh, that's somebody to make an admiral.
Yes.
Blue Bladderbot with a $5 dono. Thank you, Blue Bladderbot. Unrelated, and I apologize for making you remember 2011, but in your video on webcomics, at first I thought you were talking about Sonichu, not CAD. I don't know what CAD is.
Well, it's
Cards Against Humanity.
Nothing worth worrying about now, frankly.
Great. Listen, I can barely remember what happened.
Yes.
This week's episode of Windbreaker, let alone 2011.
I think a captain was in charge of a ship. A commodore was in charge of a bunch of ships, like their own little sort of attack party. And an admiral was just in charge of like the whole navy and shit.
So the only person in charge of the admiral would be like an emperor or like a king?
Well, there'd be like commander-in-chief of the navy, which would be like a vice admiral or something like that. I'm not entirely sure.
Would Vice Admiral be above Admiral?
I might be thinking of a Rear Admiral or Admiral of the Fleet. Yes, Admiral of the Fleet was the highest title. I remember now.
That sounds like a good one.
Plucking fences. Have a gun. Yeah.
Confused. Matthew says, "What the hell is a colonel?" That colonel is Solid Snake's friend.
A colonel is a rank in the army. We're talking about the navy, idiot.
This is like the water army.
Ooh. Savage. It's like I'm the captain of some kind of bodily fluid.
Ah! Speaking of bodily fluids, Blue Bladderbot back again with a $2 dono. It's blue. Oh, never mind. It's Blue Blade or Blot. There's only one D. My mistake. We're not speaking of fluids anymore. I'm sorry, Blue Blade or Bot.
Stab. That's a new one.
That man was carrying a potion on him.
Well,
you got almost $4,000 pirate dollars.
Doubloons, pieces of 8.
Doubloons,
or whatever they are. Real. Depends where we are in the world, I suppose.
That's true. Where do we think? Have they said where we are?
Well, if it's a British and Spanish naval war, probably the Caribbean.
Sure.
Also, Golden Age of Pirates and all that.
It feels like this would have been a good time to make a pirate game, because I feel like the early to mid 2000s pirates kind of like hit a modern high, where we're getting the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I feel like Pirates and Ninjas were all the rage on the internet.
Have pirates ever not been on the rage though? I feel like you could probably find pirate subject matter in pretty much any era of popular culture.
I don't know. The 90s didn't seem like that piratey. Like Cutthroat Island was a big bomb.
Yeah,
I guess there were like takes on pirates with like Waterworld.
Yeah, it didn't sour people on pirates though. Just soured people on the people who made Cutthroat Island.
But it like, I feel like you can get overloaded with like how zombies. You get kind of tired of zombies because you're like, there's too many zombie things.
The Monkey Island
Muppet
games
Treasure
in the
Island,
90s.
Double Finger, that was good. That's true. Monkey Island and Muppet Treasure Island were both good.
There you go.
And Pirates of Dark Water was a sick-ass cartoon.
Eat it.
But I feel like if I have to, the apex mountain of pirates over the last 50 years was probably around the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, just in terms of like general pop culture consciousness.
But that was based on an existing thing. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Sure, but like the movie was like the biggest movie of several years.
Because everyone likes pirates, always. They are like universal.
No, then they made a 4th and 5th one. People don't like them.
But then Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out.
That's true.
And everyone liked pirates again.
Then Skull and Bones came out. People didn't like pirates again. But Like a Dragon Pirates came out, and we liked them again.
Man, these dudes have too much health.
Yeah.
Booty. Hand over your booty. Arr. You don't get to hurt me. I can insta-kill you. Know your place. And you. Hey, remember On Guard? That was a good, if short, game. Marty, he's still with us. Oh dear. I think we might have lost Marty there. Yep, there he goes. Well, that's good actually. I can. Oh, sorry. I was just saying.
Where did I go?
I don't know. You went to a mysterious place.
My internet was fine. It was just Discord that was being weird. I was just frozen, slack-jawed, in awe of your pirate skills.
I know. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you just zoned out or if you're.
I mean, if I'm being honest, my jaw is usually slack, so it didn't. I feel like I didn't change that much.
Okay. Oh, shut up, Mr. Man. Yeah, still no subtitle options.
Was there a shop from the menu?
Oh, now you mention it. Oh, hey, this is where the upgrades were.
What a terrible place to put them.
I know. We'd never have known.
That is insane. It's like below like camera settings or control settings and shit.
Pistol fires twice each time. Oh, you can unlock more executions.
Oh, look at that.
Was it 50 Cent Blood of the Sand where you can unlock swear words?
Oh, that's funny. I don't remember if it was that, but that almost checks out. Yeah.
I'm just going to increase maximum health. It's it's never a poor investment.
No.
Why does XXXXY combo cost less than the XXXY combo?
That doesn't make sense at all. But Incest asks, are there any pirate games that are not set in the Caribbean? Fictional settings don't count. Wasn't not Sea of Thieves? What's Skull and Bones? Wasn't that in like Polynesia?
I'm not sure. Yes, you did end up in like an Asian sort of area.
Yeah.
Boy, these water effects are pretty good actually.
Look at that.
It's probably something that's been added in more recent years.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see like a side-by-side of like what this looked like when it was supposed to come out in 2006 versus now. I know this was the developer of the original game was Russian, which we didn't have a lot of. I feel like you don't get a lot of Russian developers, especially then.
Yeah, there's What was it? Atomic Heart.
Tetris?
That was Russian.
Atomic Heart? Tetris?
Atomic Heart and Tetris, and now Captain Blood.
The big three.
Yeah. What? Oh, I forgot to press the button. There we go. Now we're just bullying that poor little man.
Yeah.
Die. And you. Well, at least we don't have to mash the button to stick our sword down a Minotaur's throat, like in some games I could mention.
Is this guy who's fighting alongside you? Is he like a? Is he just like a rando, or is he?
Well, maybe if we could have heard any of the fucking dialogue in the intro, perhaps we would have known. I guess he's just our friend, possibly also our mate.
Yeah.
Okay, ship combat.
I love a turret section.
Oh, well, that didn't last long. Okay, hang on. Right.
Oh, you're shooting at the little boats.
I guess. But there's this dirty great other ship in the way. And I keep getting blown off the gun again.
Incredibly rude.
Yeah, I wonder if this game has a parry system.
This was the game that originated it all.
There's a question to put to the chat. What was the first ever game with a parry system? Now they're fucking ubiquitous.
Yeah.
I posited it was probably one-on-one fighters or something in that area. But then we get into the whole debate of what actually constitutes a parry mechanic.
Sure. Yeah, we talked about how there's like some elements of 3D Zelda combat that had parrying. From like Ganon boss battles to Dark Link battles to the context-sensitive stuff in Wind Waker.
Oh, look at all these single-button execution enemies, all for me.
Yes.
Yum, 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 yum.
A couple folks saying Prince of Persia. The original Prince of Persia, or...
Oh, that's right. That did have a parry. I remember. I used to play the shit out of the
original.
original.
Or Sands of Time?
No, the original 2D one. I used to play the shit out of that. I was a master of the sword fighting in that game. You could go straight from a parry to a riposte, but sometimes it was smarter to, like, cancel after the parry and then do a normal stab. Because the AI, because some AI could counter the riposte as well, but they couldn't counter you doing a little sneaky little cancel. Where have all my grenades gone? Well, this game hasn't gone anywhere in like half an hour, has it?
Yeah, we're still on the docks.
Just shoot some dudes. We're just shooting dudes. I guess you could say the same of the first God of War game. It's just run through city and kill dudes.
That had like a real like a sense of spectacle with the Hydra and everything.
Yeah.
This is trying to do those ships in the background, but
say, here's how you kill someone, guys. Come on, figure it out. Do I have to do everything for you?
See, this is what we want. We want take one. I want the ally AI to see what you do and be like, oh man, did you see that movie he did? We're gonna start doing it, and then you just have a legion of pirates doing the old arm drag.
Yeah,
chest stab.
It should be more game with an educate your NPCs mechanic.
Yeah, but then you could teach them bad habits as well.
Yeah.
Get them all to start smoking cigarettes.
No, you're a goodie.
Getting closer.
Do we think you have to take down the ship? Is that the goal?
I don't know. Well, the ship's clearly firing at us.
But it didn't seem like it was...
Oh, there's a ship there. So we just get back on this now?
Yes. Is it? Yeah, it's a red... Oh, ship's on... Oh.
Damn it, that keeps happening. Alright, fine, let's kill a few more of you. Stab. Kill. Injure. Hey, I got the pirate achievement for killing 100 enemies.
Marty.
Surely that makes me a murderer. Surely it's like stealing things that would make me a pirate.
This is true.
Blackbeard, famously, there's no actual evidence that he killed anyone.
Is that true?
Yeah, look it up.
Interesting.
I mean, record keeping probably wasn't that great at sea.
Sure.
But a lot of the times, once he got what he wanted, he just wasn't that bothered. Okay, well, we failed to stop the ships getting there, I guess. I just wanted to stare longingly into his eyes for a second.
Oh, that's nice. Do you think we can board any of the ships?
Well, we'll find out. You're mine now, fat boy.
Oh, no. I feel like we either need to board them or we just need to sink them. And I guess now that they're close to the dock, they should be easy to sink? Question mark. Oh.
Oh. Can't just go aboard, apparently. Oh, hi guys. Don't mind me.
You have committed so much mass murder. You were the opposite of Blackbeard.
Well, he lacked ambition.
That's unlike Captain Blood. Oh!
Oh, okay. I guess whatever we did...
Whatever we did...
Like, yeah, resolved the situation.
Committed enough murder. Committed enough murder to trigger a cutscene.
No, I don't want to hold them off. Why do I have to hold them off?
Congrats.
If they give me like a rank from A to D, I'm gonna smack them one.
It should be a pirate rank, though.
R to D.
I bet like those ranks that we were talking about. No, it didn't do anything.
Oh yeah.
Tons of bitches.
So we'd go
Admiral.
midshipman,
Yeah.
lieutenant, commander, captain.
Commodore. Don't forget about Commodore. The 64th
Commodore, admiral, and then admiral of the fleet. Press the buttons appearing on. Oh, fucking quick time. Yeah, that's how you know it's 2000s game design. Yep, we're quick time eventing it up, and we failed. I failed to press X to not die.
Hey, at least it brought us back just instantly. That was nice.
That's what you get. Oh no, I'm this motherfucker. Yep, just grab them all. Oh, I've got like an Assassin's Creed thing.
Yeah, I like that.
How very historical.
If the main guy's Captain Blood, what do you think this guy's name is? Skinny Pete?
This is Commander Plasma.
Oh no.
And he only gets one execution animation, it seems. Do you have a shop? No, you don't. I guess this probably won't go on very long then.
When do you think this style of game peaked? Like, do you think it was like the PS2 God of Wars?
I think this was more like sort of Prince of Persia Warrior Within style.
Okay.
Oh, I died.
I didn't even see our health bar. I'd have soft spot for the Two Towers and Return of the King games from EA.
Yeah. Was that the last time a film had a tie-in video game that came out around the same time as the film?
Close. The last one I remember, Peter Jackson's King Kong the Movie the Game.
Oh, yeah.
Launch game for the Xbox 360. Read all about it in the most recent episode of the archive. I don't think you read all about it. I think it's a video you watch.
When was The Dark Knight? Because I know Pandemic were working on a tie-in game for The Dark Knight, but it didn't work out.
Right. Yeah, that was, I believe that was 2008, summer of 08.
I want to say that was the last time I remember that being a thing. Because Batman Begins had a tie-in video game.
That's right. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it's always, I guess some of the early Marvel movies there was like a Captain America First Soldier game that's actually a pretty competent Arkham clone. It's like more linear, but like the combat is very much the Arkham combat.
Okay.
But you're Captain America fighting Nazis. Yeah, my theory was that game development got longer and more complicated, and it was harder to align the schedules of a movie and a game.
That's certainly my theory.
Yeah, and that's why we get, mobile tie-ins or Fortnite skins are much more common.
Yeah, God, this is pretty hard, actually.
Yeah, what is going on with Captain Blood?
I don't know. I keep getting killed by those guys with the guns.
By the weenies.
I run up to hit them and they just hit me. That's not fair. Be good at ranged combat or be good at melee combat. Pick a lane.
Yeah. Can't be both.
Unless you're a protagonist.
That's true. Where did Captain Blood go? Is he still on the shore?
I guess. He's like holding them off, last I heard.
The kids should be asking, where's Captain Blood?
Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like these dudes being held off.
Yeah.
Sort of feels like I'm doing all the holding off right now.
You want a promotion? You want to become Captain Plasma?
I want to be Admiral Bile. I want to be Rear Admiral Icor.
Oh no. Rear Admiral Icor. Good God. Iframes, save us.
Okay.
Oh, cutscene.
That's a cutscene.
These guys seem like assholes. Oh my God, what did they unleash?
Oh shit.
A wench of some sort?
It's a Nemesis pirate.
Oh no. Do you think they're going to refill our health?
If they were nice, would be pretty cool of them if they did.
Maybe you'll beat them via QTE. That'd be good.
Well, nope, they didn't. Ow.
Oh, he's doing the spin attack. He's doing the spin.
He knows how to do the spins.
No. Oh, are these? There's bombas.
Jesus.
Do you think these things are going to explode? They seem like they're going to explode.
Wait, hang on. Why aren't I losing any health?
Can you throw things?
Oh,
don't
no,
ask,
I am.
Don't ask these kinds of questions.
Why isn't he losing any health? Oh, it's,
It's from the left. I know, it fucked me up too.
That's weird.
It's very weird. Yeah, very weird.
Wait, didn't I have a block? I was trying to block.
Great unblockable hammer.
Please start at the boss fight. Yes, thank you.
Oh, great. With full health. Perfect. Do you think we could throw the exploding barrels?
Well, I went near... Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, the game established earlier that you can only throw things that have a name that appear when you go next to them. And apparently
it's our job to name the barrels.
That was a dirty lie.
That's classic. That's a classic pirate fib, if I've ever seen one.
Okay, well, I guess hitting this dude isn't the smartest strategy.
Hit him with exploding barrels. Worked with Donkey Kong. I like that you don't take any damage when you just sort of like run up and blow it up right between the two of you.
Man, this guy's got way too much health. Have less health, asshole.
We need more barrels.
A lock-on thing, that's something that later Melee games came up with.
This is true.
Lock-on would be lovely. Oh, I'm a sprightly knave.
Are the barrels respawning?
Fucking well hope so. I'm running out.
What'd you get? Do something shiny.
Is it a rope I can swing on like Errol Flynn?
Pa-ba-da-ba, pa-ba-da.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Whoa.
That was a weird choice of camera
That
angle.
was... yeah.
That was your fucking finishing move.
What? That was just like a continuing move.
Haha, he can hit his friends. What a bellend.
These fucking musketeers.
Ow. Ow.
Jesus. These musketeers are way more dangerous than the bosses.
I know. I didn't even drop health.
Rude.
What good were you?
Useless. Useless. They have sword. Yes, they have gun blades. They're all Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. And or Cypher. Take your pick. Jesus. It's just running.
Ha. Ow. Not in my moment of triumph.
Oh,
there we go. Another rope.
This one's going to be great. Do you think this one's going to have the same weird camera movement?
Well, did they have the budget to record 2 of these? Is the question.
Oh, this is different. This is a little different, right? Like he didn't taunt you last time.
He insulted our mum. Ha!
Oh, that was cool.
You can't best my QuickTime event foo. And my lack of ability to make facial expressions.
Yeah, you look like a real smug asshole. How is this guy not dead? What is happening?
What did they feed this guy?
This is such a war of attrition boss fight.
No,
with no Captain Blood.
They gave him the good, like, Chips Biscuit. Hey, where did your friends go?
Where did everyone else go?
I don't know. Oh, there they are.
Oh no, they just ran to the other side. We wanted to go see what's going on the other side of the boat.
Aha! Executions give me iframes.
Ew. I feel like execution should give you a little health back. Just like a little nugget.
Ow.
You gotta let him kill his own friend. Do your little twirly thing.
This guy reminds me of Andore from Street Fighter, but as a pirate.
There you go. I could imagine that. This has got to be the last one.
Please, for fuck's sake, let this be the last one.
Rule of threes. Every boss fight does it.
Thanks for waiting. Was that it?
That the kick was the thing? 10,000 stabs and
Yeah.
grenade barrels didn't work? What if we befriend him? Joins our crew.
Well, he seems like he's got a trick up his sleeve.
Oh, son of a bitch. Brazilian jiu-jitsu there.
Oh, this is where it happens.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the old Minotaur mash.
R.I.P.
What was Captain Blood doing that whole time?
Cranking it.
I didn't dismember a single enemy.
You didn't open any chests. 0 to 10. Where were the chests in this chapter? There's nowhere else to go.
Oh, they show you the upgrade menu between missions.
Oh, that's kind.
I guess that works. Port Royal. So it is the Caribbean.
Oh, there you go.
Those Spaniards have given us a fine vessel indeed. I'm not sure given is the word for it.
Is he like a Final Fantasy protagonist? Our first mate?
He kind of looks a little... Yeah, a little Twinkie.
Found him locked in the cabin.
Positively.
Hey, weren't you the one making out with your sweetie in the intro?
And who are you?
Oh, I remember that. How could I forget?
I am military advisor to the British governor.
But what's the governor's advisor doing on a Spanish ship attacking an English town?
Oh, there's some actual plot here.
Uh-oh.
I am no traitor.
Then explain how you got here.
I was en route from Europe to Port Royal with my daughter.
I think this game's falling on the British being the good guys and the Spanish being the bad guys. How typical.
You approve?
Well, I don't really approve of what the British Empire was doing from, like, everything before 1900.
Soon after,
That's a brave stance.
Oh no, it's Red Rackham.
He speaks the truth. Walt, do the honors and untie him.
thank you, Captain. I should like to.
Ahoy, Captain! The Spanish are upon us!
Oh, it's the Spanish again.
For battle.
Oh no, they're back.
The Spanish are basically like the aliens in Alien. They just keep coming. Oh shit, sea battle.
Enemy ship to starboard!
Where's the enemy? Oh, there it is.
Dead ahead!
Alright, ship combat before Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Amazing.
Look at that.
Damn it. Stop hitting me.
Spanish boat on the port side!
Arrgh.
So many different cannons. We have so many cannons.
Ah, you lost a sail, wanker.
Enemy ship to starboard! Spanish boat on the port quarter!
Why won't you die? Hey, could someone else maybe fire a cannon? Why am I having to do it all?
Yeah, what is the rest of the crew doing? It's kind of hanging out, cheering you on. Being your hype men.
I don't need hype men. I need men.
Cannon men. Wait, can you open that treasure chest?
Well, it's my chest, isn't it? I'd just be stealing
Yeah,
from
but-
myself. Okay, I guess I'm just going to steal from myself.
Beautiful.
Oh, there's the other ship.
You somehow came out of that unscathed, even though you're in the middle of like 5 cannons.
I lost a... What are you talking about? I lost a single millimeter of health.
No! We needed that.
Yes, I know there's enemy ships to port side. There's enemy ships everywhere. What do you want? Stop that. That's really annoying. Yes, please be dead now. Good boy. Finally, I sank a fucking ship. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, I have another one.
Right in the bum. Right in the
That's
ship bum.
Ow. Any more ships coming up? Any more ships want some? Where do you fuckers come from?
Captain President with a great question. Are you pro or conquistador?
Ha 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 ha. Oh, it is to laugh.
That was beautiful. That was a highlight of Captain Blood. It didn't even come from Captain Blood. Yeah, I guess it was inspired by Captain Blood, though.
Enemy ship to starboard!
I might not be conquistador, but I am prophylactic.
God. That's a condom joke.
And you.
Shout out to Johnny's.
Hey, get out of the way, dolphins.
Well, those are mermaids.
No, I think you've been at sea too long, mate. That's what happens.
We're seeing them as mermaids.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you make some mistakes. Happens to the best of us.
I wonder if shooting nearer the waterline makes them sink faster. As they should in real life.
Sure. We learned that from Sea of Thieves.
Enemy ship to starboard.
Man, this game's bad at telling you how much is left to do in the fight.
Sure. And sometimes they just end arbitrarily.
Yeah. You just keep killing things until we tell you to stop.
Well, I mean, I guess we got this bar on the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what it's...
I assume that was my ship's health or something.
No idea.
Now.
Drive them into the sea.
I'll just wait for this cannon to load while everyone fights to the death around me. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Hep-ta-tum-ta-tum.
Enemy ship to starboard.
My crew is being supremely unhelpful.
Yeah.
All they're doing is saying enemy ship to starboard over and over again.
I mean, as the captain, though, doesn't the onus fall on you? To lead better?
Well, what am I don't know what more I can do besides point at the ships and the cannons pointing at the ships and say, do I need to spell this fucking out for you guys?
Apparently.
I mean, they've got to learn themselves or it'll never stick. I can't just walk them through it every single time we have a ship battle. Ow.
I will say, I don't want to alarm you. We are at the hour.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to kill another ship. Alright, fine. I guess we're not going to finish this anytime soon. So that was
I like that.
That was Captain Blood. And his boyfriend, the Final Fantasy protagonist.
He seemed nice. Our hero, Vaughn, from Final Fantasy XII. He was great.
Well, let's all formulate our thoughts on that as we move on to our next game. Good old Devolver Digital game. Called... Just turning the volume down. Shotgun Copman.
Nice and easy.
Now, you've been playing this, you said?
Yes, I played about a half hour of it, and I enjoyed it. It is by the developers of My Friend Pedro, if you remember that game from a couple of years ago.
I do remember that game. That is a while back.
And you're going to see very quickly what it's. This game has a very simple deal. And you're going to see what that deal is.
Yeah, I'm seeing that deal. Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Aha, I see.
You get 3 shots in the air. so you can do 3 shotgun blasts in the air.
Oh, I see.
Then you reload when you hit the ground. And you can also blast. You can blast vertically, and you can blast horizontally as well.
Classic stuff.
I don't have a name, says Marty. Please don't pronounce Pedro like that ever again. Sorry to tell you, my friend. In the good old US of A, that's how we pronounce Pedro. If I'm out here saying Pedro, I'm gonna sound like a twat. So I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, I get you. I get you, game.
See? You're picking up what it's dropping. Oh, you got little mini jumps.
Okay. I'm quite digging this.
Yeah, it's a nice, relatively simple formula, but I think it has an incredibly good game feel to it. The little hops, big hops, levels getting more complicated.
Yeah. I like how your guns are basically your dodge and your jump.
Yep.
And your attack.
And your guns. Yeah.
Go to hell.
Now we get some lore.
Arrest Satan.
Simple as that.
Thank you, Hitman Codename 47, if he was a form of medicine.
If he was a thumb.
I get like a stylized hand with the middle finger sticking up.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that checks out.
Well, that was easy. Now we'll just...
Oh, no. That was incredibly rude of Satan.
But he knew our name. We're on a first-name term basis with Satan.
You're both infamous. I feel like you're both probably very good at what you do, your respective jobs.
Ow.
But it's like Yoshi's Island, except instead of a baby, it's your heart. So you can regain your health if you can get it back.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I ain't gonna speedrun. What am I, Carl Jobst?
Ah!
I seem to have picked this up quite easily.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's a little bit I feel like a little bit of Meat Boy, a little bit of Splosion Man.
And a little bit of My Friend Pedro, funnily enough.
A little bit of My Friend Pedro, yeah.
Who remembers Splosion Man?
Only 90s kids will remember Splosion Man.
Few indeed, in this day and age, I'd wager.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't kill them all, oh well.
No,
but I didn't take any damage.
Send a message to everyone else.
Kill all, speedrun, and no damage all in one.
Imagine how hard that would be.
What am I, a fucking Japanese person?
I believe you could do it.
Okay.
Nick Roberts says, "Who remembers Miss Splosion Man?" I never played Miss Splosion Man. I remember it existed.
Yeah, I remember Miss Splosion Man. It was about what you'd expect.
I miss an era of games to where you could just be like, "How are we going to create a sequel?" You just put Miss in front of it. And by an era of games, I mean Splosion Man and Pac-Man.
Yeah, those are the only two things that did that.
They should have made Mrs. Mario. Imagine that.
They did. They made Super Princess Peach.
They're called Miss Mario.
Also, they made Great Guyana Sisters.
That's true. Not to the Guiana sisters.
Oh shit, where's my
Borderline
heart?
illegal.
Bollocks.
Uh-oh. He died. You just started down there?
I guess. Yeah, fuck that one up.
You know what? You got to the end. That's the most important thing.
Ow.
I like the sort of the weapon pickup system is like you now have this kind of submachine gun kind of thing, and it's not like it's based in ammo. It's you have it until you get hit. Then when you get hit, you lose it.
Huh. That is
That
good
works
news.
pretty well. Yeah.
Yay.
Genocide run.
Damn straight.
Oh, now you're gonna have to do a genocide run to get out of this level. There's a little combat arena. Oh no, our machine gun.
I don't need it. It was making me weak. Ow. Spikes do a similar thing.
Oh no, you're in a you're in a time loop. It's constantly falling in there. Captain President with a 666 dono says, "What is Satan under arrest for? What are the charges? Do you even have a warrant? Is this even in our jurisdiction?" These are great questions, Captain President.
Huh.
Right.
That's how it's
Scratch
done.
the gauntlet.
And I only took 6 hits.
You know what you got? You finished. That's all that counts.
La 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 la.
Yeah, for a game with such intense violence, it's kind of soothing to play.
It's kind of weird, but yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was this close to doing that perfectly.
It's always the saws that get you.
Fucking saws. I never liked those torture porn movies.
Ah, I see what you did there. How excited are you for the new Final Destination movie coming out?
I'm so excited. You can see all the excitement on my face right now.
Yeah, it's palpable. If there's one word for it.
Bollocks.
Because the thing is, death has a design. It's coming for you. Tony Todd. That wasn't Tony Todd. Keith David? I actually don't know who's in those movies. I'm gonna be honest, it might be Tony Todd. I think.
Well, it won't be Tony Todd anymore, will it? Because he's
This might
dead.
be Tony Todd's last. Maybe this is his last role. you imagine a better way of going out?
Well, it must have been in editing for a while. Not being in another fucking Final Destination film?
Aww. Shout out to Tony Todd, Venom himself, the titular Candyman.
Yes. Also, the Vortigaunts in Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
That's right. That's right.
He was also, his likeness was in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
That's right. Played the big giant.
The big lad.
The big lad. The big giant as opposed to small giants.
Well, I know this must be one of those intense games, because it really feels like I've been playing it for longer than 13 minutes.
See? You just see, wait till you see the sights and sounds that hell will take us to.
This music is kind of doing my head in.
In a bad way? Yeah, I kind of tuned out the music and I just ended up listening to a podcast. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Think thin. Ah, I die.
Thought I could squeeze through there.
Yeah, I see, like, the music I get is going for kind of the, like, Hotline Miami thing, but I just thought the music in stuff like Hotline Miami or Ape Out kind of did a similar thing, but better.
It's a bit
fine.
ape. It is a bit ape-outy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bollocks! It's... Trouble is, being able to accurately predict where you're going to go from pressing the analog stick in the opposite direction.
Yeah. But I feel like it's something you kind of... you get used to quickly.
Give me that. Oh, Jesus.
Let's move faster. This game also, on its main menu, had a entire option for custom levels, so it seemed like that's going to be something. Oh, obviously you don't know how big a game is going to get.
Seems like it would be pretty easy to do a custom level editor.
Yeah, to put some
Draw
challenges together.
Draw some lines.
Yeah. Put some blocks, a couple of dudes. Get going.
Man, I haven't seen this much shotgunning since Doom the Dark Ages.
Always need the bargo bust. Always gotta do little brags about what you've been playing.
Is it? We're not breaking embargo just to say that we're playing our review code.
Well, you're always doing little braggies. That there's a shotgun in it. Maybe people didn't think there'd be a shotgun. Maybe people thought it'd be a pacifist game.
If anyone didn't think there'd be a shotgun in Doom, they haven't played enough video games.
Fuegan been the tip jar for 17 months. Thank you so much, Fuegan.
Christ knows how I inadvertently speedran that level, but I'll take it.
You're feeling it. You're getting in the flow. I don't know why I did the finger thing when the flow came up.
Because you do that sort of thing to a lady in order to stimulate flow.
I see what we're talking about. The problem is, when I think of flow now, I think of the nice Latvian cat movie from last year. That one best picture. Or best animated picture.
Well, I haven't seen that.
Oh my god, you should. It is a delight. Show it to your daughters. There's not a single word. It's just a bunch of animals working together.
In an Animals of Farthing Wood kind of way?
What Father Wood?
Animals of Farthing Wood. It's the most depressing animal-based cartoon ever made.
Oh no. This is less depressing.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I haven't seen this Farthing Wood. What's so depressing? Did they all die?
A lot of them die, yes. A remarkable amount of animals die in the Animals of Farthing Wood.
Is it supposed to be for children, or?
Yeah, it was a kids show back in the 90s, but you know, we were hardcore back then.
Sure. We were hardcore back then.
It's about a bunch of forest animals whose forest gets bulldozed over, and they make a pact to travel together to a new home, and not to eat each other on the way. And then everyone gets run over.
So that it has vibes of Flow, but Flow is less depressing.
Okay.
Flow was also made in Blender, which is interesting. The game engine Blender.
Yes, we know you die.
He looks so sad though. Look how sad his face is.
Too many bullets. Spoiling the broth.
Oh no. that famous phrase. That old chestnut.
Oh, phew.
Did it. Now he's gotta get past these saws of death. Wonderful.
Just needed to focus, like Darkwing Duck, 5 minutes before the end.
Man, I think that was a reference to one over my head.
90s references. You know, how Darkwing Duck would always, like, only start succeeding towards the end of the episode when he remembered he was a superhero.
Oh, I gotcha. Shout out to Darkwing Duck. I'm sorry, quote. Blender is not an engine, it's an application. I'm incredibly sorry.
Then what was the engine this game was made in?
No, I was talking about Flow. I don't know what this game was made in.
Oh, okay.
This is probably made in Game Maker.
Yes.
All the best games are made in Game Maker.
Yeah, are we right, fellas?
Yeah, that Expedition 33 probably made in Game Maker.
Yeah, they put a lot of work
The Oblivion remake, probably Game Maker as well.
Well, I could believe that.
Some folks earlier in the chat were curious if you are going to review Oblivion. Can you say if you're going to review Oblivion?
Not only will I, but I'm currently in the process of making my review of Oblivion Remaster.
Incredible.
Which might surprise people, considering I actually reviewed Oblivion when it originally came out.
Oh my god. I thought you started in 2007. Did you start in 2006?
Yeah, but
Or did you like go back and do it?
I did like a sort of slightly go-backsies review.
Gotcha.
It was probably the slow time of year again.
Sure. It was still a big game at the time.
Weird, considering its success.
If we can ask, have we seen the thick of it? I've definitely seen the thick of it. I'm sure Yahtzee has, right? You seem like the thick of it kind of guy.
Of course I've seen the thick of it. I love the thick of it.
There you go.
It's one of my favourite British comedies.
It's excellent.
Made by Armando Iannucci, who also made Veep.
Mm-hmm. Death of Stalin. That was a good one.
Yeah, and Death of Stalin. I love Death of Stalin. It really illustrates how nothing is stupider than real life.
Yes. 100%. Oh, I like how they jumped into the saw. That was nice.
It was certainly thoughtful of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll jump in the saw for you.
These demons are nothing if not thoughtful.
Man, I'm liking the game, but it's a bit one note, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Perhaps by
It does a
design.
thing, it does it quickly. Sure, yeah. It's also not incredibly long from what I've read. Thank you, Submachine Man.
Yay! 2 prizes.
Incredible. It's funny that the dev went from my friend Pedro to this because it almost seems like the opposite trajectory would have made more sense if you just looked at 2 games side by side.
I know what you
Like,
mean.
this feels more like a first game, and then Pedro
Yeah.
feels more like we got a budget to do a next thing.
Now we can put textures on things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like Pedro had a more try-hard sense of humor.
Yeah.
Your friend is a banana, lol.
Yeah, yeah. This, the few bits of humor in this, I think, are actually relatively successful. Like, I do think that Satan giving you the finger is kind of funny. Maybe I'll do something else.
Oh, look who thinks he's clever, Dan.
Clever Dan? Who's that?
I don't know.
I like Clever Dan. Uh-oh.
I was ready for it. Oh no! I was
Dan.
really.
Oh, you got to her back.
Yeah.
Up. Got this. First try.
Man, you know the weird thing? I made a 2D Metrovania game called Poacher, and where
Yes.
instead of a double jump, you had a shotgun that you fired downwards.
I forgot I was going to read that out. We were talking about something else. Someone brought up Poacher early on in the chat.
And one of the boss fights in that game was against a big black smear of nothing with an eyeball in the middle of it.
What if you made this game and you just don't remember?
I'm sure I would remember making Shotgun Copperman. Oh, I wondered when the map screen was going to come back.
Yeah, I literally forgot there was a map screen until then. Look at this. Do you think these could be the titular layers of hell?
Well,
Oh, wow. You could just go all the way. Usually, they don't let you do that.
man, this game goes on a while.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, yeah,
917.
there you go, the 9 levels of hell.
Mm.
Okay. Man, wouldn't it be great if a game just unlocked every single level at the start and you could complete them in whatever order you felt like?
Let's have fun. Yeah.
Maybe some people could start with the hard ones so they could then move on to the easy ones once they got the tricky stuff out of the way.
Yeah, so you get dessert right at the end. There it is.
Hey, it's Satan
Good guy.
again. Oh, we do have a warrant for
Oh, he does have a
Satan's
warrant.
arrest. You did ask. Man, not the most sparkling conversationalist, is he?
No.
Man, there's going to be some pretty fucking crazy speedruns of this game, aren't there?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, new gun. Oh, this makes bullets bounce around, I think.
Oh, bouncy bullies. Oh man, these bullets are going nuts. Mirth D asks, Yahtzee, when you did your 12 games in 12 months, how much time did you spend on it? 40 hours a week? More? Less? I'm sure it was less than 40 hours a week. Because you had a job at the time.
Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't have any kids at the time.
That's true.
So it's probably quite a lot of the week, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was also part of your job, but you're still doing, other weekly vids. How much do you think? 20 hours a week?
Oh, probably. Certainly an hour or two a day.
Yeah.
Although it would vary.
Yeah.
I often think I had more time than I did. And would tend to have to crunch a bit towards the end.
Video game development.
That's video game development.
Yeah.
On every level, turns out.
Yep.
Textbook.
Excellent.
Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed. You might be the king of hell.
Well, I have been playing a lot of Oblivion.
Is Oblivion supposed to be like the realm you go to? Is that like Elder Scrolls Hell?
I assume as much. I mean, it's all red and there's lava everywhere.
Yeah, feels very hell-coded.
And imps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was quick.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Somehow that first one went through you and you were fine.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
What?
Man, what happened?
I don't know.
What happened to my skizzles?
No. I mean, things are getting complex.
Shit. Shit. Okay, let's take a little breather.
Your heart. Oh no! I die.
I've lost it. I've lost it all.
You lost your mojo, just like Austin Powers in the hit film Austin Powers 2. You got your mojo back. Just like at the end of the hit film Austin Powers 2.
He didn't get his mojo back at the end of the hit film Austin Powers 2, if you'll recall. He realized he didn't need his mojo.
Oh, the mojo was in him all along! The mojo was the sex he had along the way. Casey asks, can you shoot bullets with your own bullets? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
If you can, does that make this another parrying game? Another one of 2025's infinite parry games?
Don't fucking stop.
Casey, you're the parry expert. When did parrying, what happened? How did parrying become the thing that's in everything? Who's the Typhoid Mary of parrying? Typhoid Parry.
Hey! For once I didn't get kill all, but I did get speedrun and no damage.
I feel like you could easily kill those last two and gotten an all-in-one.
Bollocks.
I mean, you could say Samurai Showdown speakeasy, but that didn't cause this modern parrying element. I'm not looking for the first game to parry.
Quite. As we said, like the original.
What game caused it?
The original Prince of Persia had parrying, as we established.
Was it? Like there's been something in the water. Is it like Sekiro?
Or just Dark Souls.
Souls general, yeah.
Boing, 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 boing. Shoot. Bollocks.
Shoot bollocks. Oh, so you can shoot the bullets. No, never mind. Maybe the bullets were just fading away after a certain distance.
Yeah. Ow.
Trumando with a bit border over on YouTube. Thank you so much, Trumando. Hey, Yahtzee. How's that new Differently Amorphous book coming along? Really excited for it.
I'm currently writing it. It's currently being written.
There you go.
I die.
A couple of people are saying Arkham Asylum's counter combat. I don't know if is Arkham Asylum parry based. Similar ideas, but I feel like I don't consider it parrying. So you're
well,
using
what is parrying really?
Great question. I feel like we got a future semi-Ramblo in the works.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, parrying is basically just punishing, right? It's like you tried to hit me, and I would turn it around on you and hit you instead.
Yeah, it has to be like a reversal of like energy, taking the energy that was supposed to be used against you and turning it back on your opponent. Oh yeah, the Street Fighter Alpha 3 Evo moment, but that was like. That was before this whole... Ooh, how long ago was that?
Classic moment, though.
Good moment. You can only fighting games. Like the shit. I'm gonna blame the Souls games. I'm gonna blame Miyazaki. It was his fault. I guess not blame. I'm just going to attribute.
I guess it wasn't just one single thing that made parrying such a ubiquitous thing.
2016 election.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone wishes they could parry Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I got an achievement there. Spend less than 5 seconds on the ground in any level.
Look at you. You're being a little airboy. That's because you had a bunch of trampolines.
That's a cool... That's always my favorite kind of achievement. Where you wouldn't think to do it, but when it happens and you didn't realize you were working towards it, it's a fun little experience.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I was in the air that whole level, wasn't I?
Die! Thank you.
Paul Green says, what is a riposte? Well, a riposte is a part of a parry, right? Like, a parry is the first part, and the riposte is delivering the energy
parry
back.
The parry is deflecting the blow. The riposte is the follow-up where you make a blow of your own.
Yeah. Like, the whole thing, what we're referring to is a parry and riposte. But we're just shortening it by saying parry.
Well, there are
You can
quite a
pick-
lot of modern games that have the parry but not the riposte.
You can parry without a riposte, but you can't riposte without a parry.
I suppose. I mean, I think of something like Cuphead, where you can parry the pink objects, but you can't
Sure.
riposte with them.
You can't riposte them. Yeah, yeah.
But it does like increase your like special power. So you
Yeah.
have a kind of parry and riposte.
Sure. It's like a passive riposte versus an active riposte. AC says a parryless riposte would be a counter. No, wouldn't a parryless riposte just be an attack? Isn't like punching someone in the face a parryless riposte?
I suppose. But then it wouldn't be a riposte, because it's not in response to something.
So a
I mean,
riposte
I guess-
can't exist without a parry.
I mean, I guess if someone like calls you an asshole and then you punch them in the face, you could call that a riposte without a parry.
That just seems excessive in my mind. I don't think a riposte is an off-guard attack. A riposte has to be a response.
No, an off-guard attack is a sucker punch.
Yeah. Ghost of Yotai coming soon.
Bollocks. Bollocks, 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 bollocks.
Casey, you should make a video on why parrying is the definitive video game mechanic of the 2020s.
Don't you dare.
Do it, Casey. I'd watch it twice. I'd watch it twice under separate browsers. You get a Mozilla Firefox view and a Microsoft Edge view.
Ew.
I'd edge you. Make the video and I'll edge it.
Who the fuck uses Microsoft Edge anymore?
Heroes.
Microsoft Edge is
So
just
I'm gonna be
as-
honest, I need to stop using Chrome, because Chrome is just like, I am using your entire fucking computer right now.
No,
Three tabs.
I suppose you're right. I mean, I still use Chrome.
Yeah, I do
But
it.
yes.
I complain.
Oh. Camouflage.
Look at you. I'm your little nook.
Shelter. Oh, switches.
Look at that. Things are getting complicated.
Uh-huh. Okay. Damn it. There we go. I had to pause a moment to let the old brain meats recharge.
I was surprised that you fired so many times and just didn't get up, like, by accident. Finally happened. Tsunami issue. $20 dono. Adds nothing.
Oh, well, at least he got there in the end.
Walk softly and carry a big stick.
Bollocks!
Thank you, Tsunami Doucher.
Aha!
What? I got you just shotgun right through that bullet. Oh. Oh, I see what's going on. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. It feels like each of the worlds should only have 10 levels. The fact that we're on 214,
Yeah, it's a weird number.
should be 9 levels and a boss.
Die! Well, that lasted a long time, guy.
Back. Those momentos. Beautiful.
Close to a speedrun.
Yeah.
But then that level was kind of staggered, wasn't it? So you couldn't do it beyond a certain amount of time. It's the boss.
Well, no, look at this guy. He's a little Newgrounds man.
What the hell was that? Oh.
What was that? Like an earthquake?
He threw a sword at me, I think.
Incredibly rude. Oh my god, his head. Look at his head. Oh my god.
Bollocks.
I die.
I die. I beg to differ.
I thought. I German feminine thought.
Oh.
King Dad says if you die in hell, do you go back to the real world? That's a good question. I don't know hell rules.
No, you go to Ultra Hell.
Oh my god, super hell. Look at that, you're learning. Oh. Man.
Ha! My bones were angrier.
The angriest bones of them all.
Oh, man. Just trying to do my wrist in.
Yeah, right?
Okay, I'm just mentally preparing myself. I am the shotgun cop man. No one else shotguns as much as the shotgun cop man.
Just imagine you looking into a mirror saying that.
Oh, here he is again.
Oh.
I'm going to predict that Satan's going to say, "Fuck you, shotgun cop man."
I think he calls him Buster.
That's probably just an answering machine, but with a helmet on it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
That was close.
That was by the skin of your teeth, which I never understand. My teeth don't have skin. What's going on there? Could you imagine if teeth had skin?
Well, they do. They have gums that cover most of your tooth.
Are gums just teeth skin?
Well, it's a rather unpleasant way of putting it, but I suppose.
I don't like that at all. I wish I wouldn't have even brought it up in the first place. I regret it.
Shotgun cop man.
Shotgun cop man, fa la la. Beautiful.
Half shotgun, half man. All cop.
I feel like each world could use a different, slightly different color palette. I get that it's hell, and hell is predominantly red, but I feel like we could have had like a green tinted hell, a blue tinted hell.
That would have been very little effort.
Yeah, just signify that we're making some kind of progress.
Maybe with a slightly different background imagery.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe one part of hell could be full of people guilty of lust, and some parts of hell could be full of people guilty of greed.
Yeah, gluttony.
If only there was some kind of text that we could reference that might explain, have some good ideas for who would be in which circle of hell.
This guy. He's like the boss is back.
Thought I'd seen the last of you.
Oh my god, he exploded.
And don't come back. Okay.
Blue Mage, I've never even heard of it, but I think it's very funny. Blue Mage asks, have you guys ever played Where in Hell is Carmen Sandiego, which was apparently a Carmen Sandiego game in 1990 that Broderbund refused to recognize as part of the series? You gotta track down Carmen Sandiego in the afterlife? I think that's good.
You Americans and your weirdness with the word hell.
Is that just an American thing?
Well, it always struck me as weird in the UK that American shows were always really leery about saying hell. Kids shows, I mean.
Sure, yeah.
But they were fine with saying...
you could say heaven just fine.
But they were fine with saying crap. I mean, for me, crap was quite a hard swear in the UK.
Like hell is like literally a place.
Yeah. No damage.
Proud of you.
Bollocks.
You think these lasers are poison?
Lost my mojo again.
Oh no. I'm feeling Randy, baby. Those awesome powers.
Oh, you cheeky bitch.
Ah. Sneaky little lasers.
There. Bollocks. There we go. Shit. Shit again.
Shit, the sequel.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, look at you, riding this little guy.
That's right.
Oh no!
I ride the hazards.
You rode the hazard too hard. Oh! Look at his little face.
Is the tagline for this game "Make hell your bitch"?
Ooh, that'd be good.
If it isn't, it should be. Just 5 more minutes.
I believe in you.
Because this is stressing me out a bit mentally.
This is a lot. I'm gonna be honest. This is also there's no cooldown in this game. There's no cutscene to kind of just like rest your laurels in.
Except for the ones where Satan tells you to fuck off.
That's true. He should deliver more soliloquies so that they last a little bit longer.
There should be a big musical number, like in Saints Row Get Out of Hell.
That'd be good. Is that the best game set in hell?
No. Doom, probably.
Yeah, oh, Doom, yeah. No. What was it? El Paso Elsewhere? That was kind of hell. Dante's Inferno.
Was it? Was
Hades.
that hell?
No, Hades is really good. Isn't El Paso Elsewhere? Like you going and I guess then you the kind of the murky waters of.
Hades is not hell. Don't make
Hades
the same.
isn't hell.
Don't make the usual pop culture mistake of Christianizing Greek myth. Yes, there was a part of Hades for bad people, but there were parts of Hades for good people as well. It was the whole afterlife.
Get out of here.
The Elysian Fields, baby.
Listen, if we make a list of hell games and Hades isn't on there, people are gonna get mad at us.
It's not hell, it's Hades.
People are gonna get mad at us.
Also, Hades is a bloke. The realm he commands was a bunch of. The realm he commands is a bunch of different realms, like the Elysian Fields and the other one.
He's like an admiral of
Tartarus. That's another one.
He's an admiral of hellscapes.
Yes, and each individual hell area had its own captain, I assume.
What about who's the Commodore of Hell?
You decide who is the captain of the Elysian Fields by seeing who wins the volleyball tournament.
Did you do any of the volleyball minigames in Clair Obscure?
No.
They're annoying. Did you do any of the beach things? Like where you go to the beaches and...
I did find a beach, but I couldn't be asked to do much more than
sure. You didn't miss out.
Oh look, I'm at a beach.
The challenges are chained together-esque platforming puzzles in a game where the platforming is not very good.
It really isn't.
And volleyball-esque things where you need to sort of slap bombs back and forth between these two ships. And let me tell you, they are bad.
But
you get swimsuits when you beat them.
I was about to ask, do you put on bikinis before you play the volleyball minigame?
No, you get them for succeeding in the volleyball.
Well, that's arse backwards.
You got to be fully clothed in your Sunday's best to play volleyball, and then you can... oh, no. It's a terrible place for heart. Oh,
I got it. Does Gustav get a bikini? Asks King's Dead 42.
You get swimming. You get trunks for Gustav and for Verso and.
Wait, they don't wear like those old-timey swimming costumes with like that go all the way down to your knees?
They do have those as well.
They do.
They thought of everything.
Because I saw a screenshot of one of the ladies' swimming costumes, and it looked like a really, really retro, very unsexy.
Yeah.
Like swimming costume.
I'm accurate. Yeah, there are both. There are like one pieces and two pieces. Like the hit anime one pieces and two pieces.
You're not supposed to be finding the characters sexy. That's why there's dirt all over their faces all the fucking time.
They're always dirty. They're never washing their faces.
That's French people for you.
No. Sasiguru with a €5. Don't know. Thank you so
Let
much.
me tell you about a little thing called Paris syndrome. Sorry, go on.
Thank you, Sasiguru. I can admire a religion that acknowledges that their gods are all duckheads, instead glazing one as the source of all morality. Zeus was a menace.
He really was.
Last part in J. Jonah Jameson's voice. Zeus is a menace. Get me more pictures of Persephone.
Goddess of Spring.
There you go. Captain President with a $5 dono. Claire obscure Easter eggs. If all characters face the final boss in swimsuits, he also wears a swimsuit. That's true. That's a great little fun fact.
That's nice of him to get into the swing of things.
Yeah. You know what? If you're the one person not wearing a swimsuit, you can be kind of weird.
I'll just finish this level and we'll call it a stream.
I believe in you. Look at these lasers, though. These are going to be tough, you kids. I don't know if you're going to be able to finish this. To be honest, these lasers are less intimidating.
Oh, it's like the lasers are passing back and forth.
Ah!
What a neat effect.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. What a way to end on.
Incredible.
Well, thank you for watching Yahtzee Tries.
That was exciting.
Yeah. This was Shotgun Copman, a 2D platformer by my friend Pedro Dev. And earlier we were playing Captain Blood, a game from the mid-2000s that somehow got trapped in like cryogenic preservation and only recently was thawed out. I was Yahtzee. Don't forget to watch Fully Ramblomatic this week, which was on the subject of Claire Obscure, which we were just talking about. What else have I got this week? There won't be an Adventurers Night this Saturday. Jack's already mentioned on the Discord.
But Jack will have a D&D adjacent video that he put together that is very entertaining. It's a great video, unlike anything else we've put up. But
yes, I mean, it's not like the resolution for the cliffhangers you're all waiting for, so I can imagine some of you might be a little bit disappointed.
You know what? Everyone's getting sick. Omar was sick. I was sick. I don't do anything with Adventures Now, so me being sick doesn't impact at all. But Omar was sick for like a week. It's coming, don't you worry.
Yes, so you'll just have to wait another week. Sorry, everyone. We just want to make sure all our episodes are up to the high standards you've come to expect.
Without killing our staff.
I do have like the Yahtzee Tries compilation video on Sunday, and that'll be my things. What else have we got this week?
Casey and I will be back in 1 hour continuing our Metroid Dread journey. We're having a great time in that, so tune in for that. And then tomorrow, Jack and Jess will be starting a new game, not Lords of the Fallen. Who knows what it is? The normal time, we'll be having Firelink tomorrow. Firelink should be an hour earlier going forward. So Firelink will be at 6 p.m. Central instead of 7 p.m., which is an hour from now. And then also tomorrow morning should be the premiere of Storycraft. a new video series from Jess Hoops that we showcased a little bit of in our recent video on all of our cool updates we have for regular folks and for patrons alike.
Get in early. Watch that tomorrow so you can be one of the people saying, I watched it before it was famous.
Exactly. And Murasaki, $2 dono. Captain Blood was an Amiga game from 85. That's older than me.
I know. Not older than me, though. Ha 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 ha.
Ah!
I would have been 2.
That would have been -1.
Yes, we've established there's quite a few things called Captain Blood, turns out.
Yes. True.
All right. Talk to you all next time then. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging.